Hey guys, Mike Graziato here from Mike Knob Ford. Gonna give you a short video tour on this 2013 Ford Fusion Hybrid. Now it hasn't been cleaned up yet, we just got it on the lot, so you guys are getting a sneak preview of this gem. Start with a 360 walk. So again, bear in mind that it hasn't been cleaned up yet. Still gonna have a nice detail on it before it's actually shown on the lot. See some nice chrome accents around there. The fog lights on the bottom. Good safety feature for when you're driving in the foggy weather. Take a look, you have our 18-inch rims on there. Beautiful looking there. Gives it that gorgeous appearance. And again, looking at the chrome all around the windows. Windows are tinted. You can see it's a hybrid version. Gets you about a 4.7 liters per 100 kilometers average. And I pointed out the rims, but I didn't really point out the rubber here. Tires do have a fairly decent amount of tread left on there. Won't need to be replaced for a little bit. Keep that money in your pocket. Swinging around to the back, you'll see that's the SE version of the hybrid. And we'll just come around and show you the whole thing here. You see it has the signal lights on the mirror as well. Just an extra vantage point for the people behind you and in front of you to see where you're going. Let's hop inside, take a look at the interior. Alright, so here we are in the interior. As you can see, we currently have 47,934 kilometers on here. Not too bad for a 13. You can see again with the hybrid version, there's a lot of different options you could go through on these LED screens here. First of all, we'll show you the display mode here. So this is, first of all, on the right of that screen, you'll see the battery level as well as the fuel level. The battery is replenished by what's called regenerative braking. So as you brake, the force, the energy that would normally just get put off into heat, gets actually recirculated into the battery of the electric motor. You have your trip options, your fuel economy, different information, settings. So there's a lot of sub columns in there as well. Could spend days looking at all the stuff there, teach you how to brake better to absorb more of that energy and put it back into the battery. In the middle we have our speedometer. Miles in the middle, so you know if you go over the states. And if we look over here, we see we have another one here. This LED screen is going to give you a few different things. It'll go through your entertainment, your efficiency. So this is going to be how efficient your driving is. The more leaves that pop up, the more efficient you are, knowing that you're saving even more money in passing by those gas stations. The navigation, your phone. So lots of different options there. I'll show you a couple of neat things on this guy. Of course, everything in here is automatic. You've got your automatic mirrors, automatic windows, and automatic door locks. And you'll also see 1, 2, 3 there. What this is actually automatic seating as well. So on the bottom of the seat, there's electronic buttons that will raise you, lower you, move you in and out 6-way. And then you could press and hold it. And when you hear that beep, it's now saved. So let's say I'm the secondary driver. Well, it's going to change. You can see the camera's moving because that's actually me moving backwards. And then I'll hit back to 1. And it'll bring me back to where I was because I had set that as 1. So 3 different settings for a possibility of 3 different drivers. Or if you just drive differently depending on whether you're on the highway or the cityway. I know a lot of people do. We'll focus your attention now into the steering wheel. You'll see on the left we have a 4-directional pad with an OK in the middle. That's going to take care of our left side LED screen there. So you can see as I arrow down, it arrows down there as well. OK will get you to the next screen, and back will get you back. If you go below that, you'll see we do have cruise control right on the steering wheel. Such a great feature to keep your eyes on the road and not have to fiddle to find where your cruise control is, keeping you safe while you're on those long journeys. On the right side, you'll notice another 4-directional with the OK. That's going to take care of the right side LED. So as you see is when I'm poking down here, it's actually bringing it down there. And then just below that, we do have our sync and media features. So this will take care of your radio. You can switch through your preset stations, turn up the volume, mute it. This will also take care of your hands-free calling. So again, keeping your eyes on the road while you're driving. Any incoming calls, very simply answered by just pressing this button here. Hung up by pressing this button here. And you could actually voice activate a call by pressing and holding this, as long as that number is saved on your phone. And we'll look into the middle here. You can see that we have our 8-inch LED touchscreen. Very easy operation on here. Once you're on your home screen, you can see the 4 corners where you have your phone, your entertainment, the climate, and then up at the top your nav. So very easy to operate. I'm going to click on the climate right now just to show you a couple of things this does have. You have heated seats in the front here, as well as dual climate. So if your passenger is hot and you're cold, you don't have to fight over it. Nice and easy to use. Underneath that, we do have a CD player. And then we have our manual, more traditional type of climate controls. You can control the same things from here as you can from the LED screen. So, a couple other things I'll point your attention to is, first of all, again, remembering that this hasn't been cleaned up yet. So it could use a little bit of a vacuum and things of that nature. If we look up, we do have a nice sunroof, moonroof here. All operated by the touch of a button from up here. Get your vitamin D when you're on those commutes. I know it's especially important when you're in the winter months. Now this vehicle does also have active park assist. This is going to help you parallel parking, finding parking spots, everything of that nature. So very simple to operate. Put the vehicle in drive, press this button. This will come up. So it's going to scan on the right side of you for a parking spot. If I were to be driving down the road, it would find that parking spot and then help you parallel park into it. Very simple. You use the gas and the brake, and the electronic computer system knows for the turning how to get you in there easily and safely. Now this vehicle is quite loaded. There's a lot of features in here that I haven't gone through. This is just a little brief tutorial on what it does have. What we'll do next is take a quick look in the trunk, and if you have any further questions, contact me directly. Alright, so here we are in the trunk. This is where you will find your battery, some of your electronic components under there. Now these seats do fold down to give you that extra length you need. But as you can see, still a ton of room in there. Okay, so there's your sneak preview on our 2013 Ford Fusion Hybrid Edition. Again, it hasn't been cleaned up, so this is your sneak peek at it before it even hits the lot for others to take a look at. If you have any further questions or concerns, or if you'd like to book a test drive, simply give me a call at 289-821-6808. Enjoy this crazy December weather we're having, and we'll talk to you soon.